Believe it or not, butt rock is not just any music you think is ass. In my video, Butt Rock in a Nutshell, I put forth a very scientific method for determining a butt rock band. Butt rock, or post-grunge as the polite call it, must have the following components: gravelly vocals, an all-male band, electric guitar, live drums, no synths or minimal synths, be active from the years 2001 to 2005, and have a personal style that one could easily obtain at the mall. Strong examples include Nickelback, Puddle of Mud, and Hinder. Weak examples include Hoobastank and Evanescence. I noticed a lot of debate and comments about bands in my first butt rock video that got me thinking, is it butt rock? In this video, I'm putting 5 bands through their paces to see who's butt rock and who's not butt rock. I'm not the butt rock authority, thank God. These are just my opinions, which are meant to entertain. I won't be covering any 80s bands here, but if you surfed the first wave of butt rock, please leave a comment, and if you make a video, I'd love to watch it. The bands up for review are the Foo Fighters, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Linkin Park, Creed, and I'll be re-evaluating Pearl Jam and Nirvana. Okay, let's dive right in. I'm coming for you, Foo Fighters. Okay, this one's personal. I think Dave Grohl deserves a reckoning. He is literally Satan, and you can basically trace all the Nickel backlash back to Dave Grohl, who is the lead singer of the Foo Fighters. But if you're thinking I'm going to talk about those cheeky tweets, I have some news for you. Those aren't real. In 2012, the official Foo Fighters account issued this statement. Hi, FYI, at Fuji Dave is not Dave Grohl. At Fuji Dave, try at totally not Fuji Dave. Think it's available, plus quit it. Signed, also not Dave Grohl. But the internet is still giving Dave Grohl credit for all those diss jokes. And even though Dave didn't tweet those things exactly, every good lie, or at least every good celebrity hoax, begins with a seed of truth. The real beef started in 2004 when the Foo Fighters and Nickelback were both nominated for Best Rock Album at the Grammys. Dave Grohl and Chad Kroeger were actually both also nominated the year before, when Chad Kroeger's Hero and the Foo Fighters' All My Life both got nods for Best Rock Song. So Nickelback and the Foo Fighters were drawing comparisons. But in 2004, Dave Grohl said he was embarrassed that he and Nickelback were nominated in the same category and called Nickelback a disgrace to rock and roll. I can't find the exact quote from 20 years ago that I probably read in a real magazine made of actual paper, but I am looking everywhere for it on the internet. To add insult to injury, the Foo Fighters beat Nickelback for Album of the Year at the Grammys that year, and the next time Nickelback was nominated, they were placed in the hard rock category, which begs the question, is hard rock more or less soft than butt rock? Dave's comment probably inspired the fake Twitter account, which started the dogpile of Nickelback hate. But let's look at the Foo Fighters through my 5 criteria for butt rock, shall we? Gravelly vocals, check. All-male band, check. Live drums, most definitely. Mall duds. Sorry, homie, is that a cotton shirt with a flannel pattern, i.e. not an actual thing? I'm sorry. Congratulations, Dave Grohl. Your band is officially butt rock. The Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is another band that has overcome almost Nickelback levels of hate. People love to say they hate this band sucks, this is the worst band ever, blah, blah, blah. The Red Hot Chili Peppers might seem similar to the Foo Fighters at first glance, but let's take a closer look to see if they are also butt rock. Anthony Kiedis has pretty clear vocal quality. I'd say one of the things that makes the Red Hot Chili Peppers so successful is that you can actually understand what he's saying, even when he says made-up words like Californication. The Peppers have electric guitars and live drums, but their guitar style is cleaner and more influenced by Jimi Hendrix or psychedelic guitar than the distorted power chords of grunge and post-grunge. Additionally, the members of this band barely wear a shirt. They are striking out on the mall duds. I'd put the Red Hot Chili Peppers in a category with bands like Sublime or even No Doubt. The Chili Peppers have a California garage quality, and they're just clean and groovy enough to not be butt rock. So the Red Hot Chili Peppers, not butt rock. Thank God, because I can't think of a worse combination than chili peppers and butts. Now, this is a tough one because I would call Linkin Park post-grunge. Their grunge influences are strong. Chester Bennington's voice gets gravelly when he screams, and the guitars fit the butt rock criteria. But Linkin Park strikes out on the live drums. They do use live drums, but they blended grunge elements with electronica in ways that I think steers them decidedly out of butt rock and closer to experimental rock like Radiohead. Also, Emily Armstrong joined this band in 2024, which obliterates their all-male roster, although maybe that's a stupid rule to begin with. Ugh, I can't believe I forgot about Creed in part 1. Yes, Creed is a great example of a butt rock band. They fit all the criteria, they're fun, and they're a great band. Okay, next. All right. I can admit when I made a mistake. I caught some flack in the last video because I called Pearl Jam butt rock, but not Nirvana. I did this because I believed Eddie Vedder pioneered the throaty butt rock singing style, but after reading your comments, I gotta say, you had some good points. Pearl Jam and Nirvana both define grunge in the early 1990s. They weren't the only bands that did that, but they were two of the biggest. But I think what mainly makes Pearl Jam different from Nirvana for me was Nirvana's ability to pull off a stunning acoustic set like 1994's MTV Unplugged. Nirvana's music also came with a heavy side of crushing depression, something butt rock at least pretends to mask. I would argue the only butt rock thing about Nirvana is Dave Grohl, who went on to form the renowned butt rock band known as the Foo Fighters. Pearl Jam stuck around long enough to see grunge become post-grunge. They played arenas and they also have just like really average personal style, so I'm gonna say, yeah, I still think they're butt rock. But rock is an ocean and butt rock is just a wave. I don't care what naysayers like Dave Grohl or Patrick Carney have to say, butt rock didn't kill rock and roll. It kept rock and roll alive. I think it's cool to see a genre of music changing and evolving over time. It's part of what makes rock so exciting. Thank you so much for watching and coming and hanging out with me today. If you have a question about a band that you're not sure if it's butt rock or not, please leave a comment. I love reading them. And if you liked this video, like, subscribe, share it with someone who likes these bands. But even if you don't do any of that stuff, I'm so glad you stopped by. Take care, everybody. Cheers.